Hi, if your job involves exporting slices and sorting images into folders, I've got something special for you that will save you a lot of time and frustration. This plugin lets you export your slices to multiple folders in one go, with a different path, scale, and format for each slice. So 20 slices can lend to 20 different folders if you like. Let me list the slices in this document first so it's clear what I'm talking about. There we go. List all slices generates a card for each slice, and each card holds its own export path, scale, and format. So you get a lot of freedom and a proper overview at the same time. A thumbnail of each slice, how many slices you've got, their names, and where each one is headed. You can even load a map file that assigns all those paths for you, but more on that later. Let me start fresh here and show you the simplest way to export. Assigning paths slice by slice. First, let me turn off my background so we get proper alpha on our assets. All right, so on my right here, you can see a dummy project with 3 different folders, and we're about to send some of our slices there. Let's send the ship to props, this island to environment, and the siren to characters. Notice how the moment a slice receives an export path, this icon turns green. That means it's ready for export. So now if I want to export only the slices that are ready, I can either tick them one by one or just hit Select Ready, and we hit Export Selected. And that's it. Export done. All slices went where they had to. Let me open the siren really quick. There she is, with her alpha and proper scale and format. But you absolutely don't have to assign paths one card at a time. Let me reset the plugin real quick to make it more clear. Check a few cards, let's say Chart, Assign, and Deploy. Hit the folder icon on any one of them. Let's pick the Props folder, and they all 3 get that same path. Notice how the checkboxes clear themselves right after a group assign. The point being, you can go straight to the next selection without having to uncheck the previous one. Format and scale work the same way. PNG, JPG, or WebP, half, full, or double size. Pick with few cards selected and it applies to all. Let me first select the same 3 slices to show you. They have a green Ready icon, so I can just use Select Ready button. Now let's say we want them in WebP format. There we go. All 3 are WebP now. Let's hit Select Ready and then Export Selected. Bam! All 3 slices exported to WebP. The biggest time saver here is loading your export paths from a predefined Excel or CSV file. Perfect for repeating projects with same asset names, same folder structure, where you'd otherwise be clicking forever. In fact, let me show you how quick it is, and I'll explain the details later. So we have here the same document. Let me get a fresh list of the slices. Good. Up here on the right, we have a second dummy project with 4 folders. Quick note for Apple users, I'm on Windows here, but don't worry. It works on Mac too. So the process is as easy as that. First, we pick a global export path, which is going to be my D drive. Next, I load my map file, which is this Excel file here somewhere. The map button icon becomes blue and all paths are automatically loaded. Then we hit Export All. And we are done. All files are in their folders. So what just happened here? What are these maps? A map file is just a simple Excel spreadsheet or a CSV. In fact, let me pull one up to show you. As you can see, it's a simple 2-column layout. Column A is the slice name, column B is the subfolder. Every matching slice gets routed automatically into its own subfolder under the global root folder. Making these map files is easy as pie. No Excel? Write a CSV instead. It's just a plain text file with a different extension. You can have as many slices in there as you like and paths as long as you like. A slice only gets a path if its name matches one in the spreadsheet. And once it's loaded, the map stays in memory. So even if I move to another document and list the slices there, the matching ones will get their paths too. Let me show you. In this map file, I have 3 slices that don't belong to this document: a sun, a crescent, and a turtle. If I switch to the document where they actually live and hit list all slices, there we go, they get their paths too. And now select ready, then export selected. Done, those got exported as well. There's more to cover here, but let's keep this video short. Everything is explained in detail in the documentation, so feel free to dig in there. You can control your quality settings globally by the Settings button down here. These apply to every slice you export, not card by card. Let's click it, and this panel shows up. Here we have the available settings for all 3 formats. You got lossless and lossy for WebP. JPG has its own quality slider, and for PNG you can pick between PNG 24 and the smaller PNG 8. The defaults are the maximum quality, so if you never open this dialog at all, you still get the best possible output. Keep in mind that these settings live for the session only. Next time you start Photoshop, they're back to their defaults. Now let me explain the thumbnails more in depth. They're generated the moment you list your slices, and they're shown right up here in the header in this black rectangle. Any transparent area shows up as solid black here. Keep in mind that your thumbnails are a snapshot from your last listing. Change something in your document and the thumbnail won't update automatically. Just list again and it refreshes. Your exported files, however, are never affected. They always come out matching the document as it is the moment you click export. Thank you for sticking with me all the way to here. I hope you found this guide useful. If you're interested in this plugin, you can try it out for free. And if you need any further help or have any questions, you'll receive professional support.